Good afternoon, amigos, from
Mexico City!
Ciudad de Mexico. That's right. We are in the biggest city in Mexico, one of the biggest cities in all of the Western Hemisphere. Feels great. We'll talk about all about how we ended up here, why we ended up here, and
what we're gonna eat.
what we're gonna eat. That is right, amigos. We are in Ciudad de Mexico. It feels great. It sounds amazing. The food has already been amazing.
We are embracing the crazy.
What are some things? Okay, backstory. We have lived here in Mexico City before. For all of our Chilango friends that don't know, it feels great to be back here. What does it feel like? What's like your immediate thoughts?
It's so vibrant. Like there's not another place in the world that we've been that has like the same spirit,
same energy,
vitality, like sense of, I don't know.
It's just a mad rush of energy. As soon as you get into the city, there is just, I think I'm always struck by how you can just walk from one end to the city almost to another. It's just like concrete for miles, except for the hundreds of acres of forest, of course. And the taco stands, the street stands, buying everything on the streets, the sounds, the smells, the food, the history. I think, I don't know, it's just the rush and energy of La Ciudad de Mexico, and more particular, El Centro Histórico down here is quite amazing. Now, we talked a little bit about the sounds. What sounds in particular are you hearing?
Bosque de lentes, casa de ópticas.
And what else?
What would be your jingle?
No.
Okay.
That's your jingle. What other sounds? What are like your classic Mexico City sounds?
Estufa, refrigeradora. I don't remember the rest.
Lavadora.
Microondas.
Agua de fierro viejo que vendan.
I can't think of any other.
Pásale, güeros, pásale. Tamales oaxaqueños.
People are looking at me. They think I have fun.
Just the sounds, the accents, even in Mexico City are amazing. We miss those. We're only here for a few days, but we're gonna live it up while we're here.
Vamos.
But one sound in particular I forgot to mention, especially on this street, is Hill. Do you remember this one?
No. What is it?
Pásale, restaurante, terraza. Terraza, amigos.
Mexican food.
Okay. You just ruined our whole accent thing.
They say that to us.
They do go from English to terraza. It's extremely hard to believe, but we found a big event going on here in the Zocalo. What did we buy?
Choco menta amaretto.
It is so delicious. We can only find it in Xochimilco, and this time we saved us a cab ride down there.
Yeah.
This is why we love Mexico City. Pretty much guaranteed you walk around. We had no plans leaving the house, and of course we stumbled upon something.
Party.
Okay, Hill, give us a 30-second, 25-second rundown of who we are, where we've been, and how we ended up here.
Okay, I was born in Belgium.
Okay, no.
In August of 2016, Greg and I made the leap and moved to Puerto Vallarta. We had no idea anything about Mexico, and since then we have devoted every single day of our lives to learning, exploring, and embracing Mexico as a beautiful country. Thank you if you're new here. Thank you for joining our journey. Buckle up. If there's a buckle in the backseat of your taxi in Mexico.
We lived in Vallarta, we lived in Mexico City, now we lived in Querétaro. Don't worry, mis amigos queretanos, we still live in Querétaro. This was just a quick 3-day trip. We have been to 9 out of the 32 states in Mexico.
I didn't even know that.
I believe 9.
Okay.
I have to go back and count, and we have a lot left to explore, including this beautiful city.
Yes.
Well, we've explored the city, but we have...
But you could live here your entire life and never really explore the city. Trip to Mexico City without going to Chinatown. Just
It's not a trip.
I know to some people that sounds really weird. We just have a strange infatuation with this restaurant here in Chinatown. We'll put it down in the description below. As we're walking, as we're around here, and as we're being annoying about being so excited to be back here, I had a comparison. I had an analogy just to start fire in the comments.
Right.
I think Mexico City is a lot like AMLO.
What? Greg.
I think Mexico City is a lot like AMLO. You either love it or hate it. There's not really much in between.
You're not neutral.
You're not neutral, and there's a lot of people that love it and a lot of people that hate it.
But we happen to love it.
We happen to love it, and I can definitely see both sides of it, but I think for us, why do we like Mexico City so much outside of some of the things we mentioned? I think it's because we've learned a lot about Mexico when we lived here in Mexico City. So I think to us, I think Mexico City is a place that we really were exposed to the Mexican culture, the Mexican food, the history, the traditions, and so I think for that,
it's got like an infectious energy.
It does.
And I feel like when you're injected into the city, it's like you can't not help but feel it. And
I can understand why. I think, as an outsider, I do think Chilangos can live in a bubble in a sense, in that like there's only there's not a world outside of Mexico City. I think Chilangos sometimes have that attitude.
Can you really blame them?
But I can definitely see why, and it's fun to be a part of it. It's fun.
Let's go eat Chinese food.
Exactly. Chinese food was amazing, as always. Hashtag Barrio Chino. It feels great to be back here.
Yeah, it really does.
Chilangolandia, the land where when it's 55 degrees outside, people wear jackets
Parkas.
and scarves. I know winter's not over, but hashtag never forget. I never forget that. The land of tortas de chilaquil. we love it. We are drunk on Chinese food.
Yeah.
Happy to be back here for the next few days. Hopefully you are happy to explore along with us. We have some exciting plans coming up here in the next few days that don't involve Santiago de Querétaro and don't involve La Ciudad de Mexico.
Woo! That's a teaser.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Click the bell that we get notified.
Every time.
We upload a new video and we will see you.
From what is it?
Chilango.
I was gonna say chingon. Is that a bad word? Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry, wait.
Where did you learn that word? It wasn't for me.
Chilongo. Bye.